Marco's told me to record today. He's right. We've been slacking. But I'm finally doing a video on this car. I'll explain all about it. But it's a drag car. He's gutted. It's just a half cage, bucket seats, 383 Mopar big block, racing transmission. It's kind of like a 727. Today I am gonna put slicks on it because we're gonna take it to the track next weekend. I just put 3-inch exhaust on it, so I gotta take the wheels off, take them into the tire shop. So neighbor's probably gonna be happy that I'm moving this to the front yard real quick. And then later on, Skylar and I are gonna take his truck to a couple buddies, and they're gonna fix a few things on it, the pinion angle and stuff. So we'll get, when he gets done with doing whatever he's doing, and we'll go to that. But for now, I'm gonna do that, and then I got a thermostat housing leaking under there, and I think I'm gonna change the oil, and I should be all good for next weekend. So I'm gonna move this real fast. Oh yeah. I might need a wider wheel, but it'll do for now, hopefully. These things are just hard as a rock. They're like 20 years old as well. It's all fucking cracked and shit all the way around, but I'll just save them. But for now, I'll put these on. Sweet. Hopefully it fits. Should fit. I don't see why it wouldn't fit actually. They're 29 by 12 on a 15. Well, there goes nothing. Oh, it fit. I literally had to cram them in there, but it looks like they're gonna work. So I'm just gonna run these down real quick. I gotta like jack the axle up a little bit. Right now my jack stands under the frame, but I gotta put the axle up a little bit so I can get it off the ground, because they are taller by, I think, 2.5 inches. I think those other ones are 295 50s on a 15. So I think that's about a 26.5 tall tire, but yeah, I literally had to cram it up in there. So no trimming was required yet. We'll see when we put it all down, and run all these down real quick. So that'd be cool if they fit, work good. They should. You got plenty of room in there, hopefully. Oh yeah, we should be fine. I mean, she's close, but I'm not all the way jacked up in the rear end. Oh hey, by the way, I got it back. 9 months. 9 months later. I think I like that one better. A lot better than a rental one. This white one tows better. They don't have like a weird 8-speed transmission, auto shut off track. This one's like, nah, we won't do that to you. So that's cool. Here it goes. Alright. She is on the ground. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Plenty of room all the way. Oh yeah. I wish I could have recorded it, but like I had to somehow get the wheel back here, like the top of it, you know, back there. Somehow fit between that and the the drum, and then I just literally crammed it and kept like just pushing it back and forth, cramming the top. Just finally forced it in there, and oh yeah, one of my lug nuts fucking got eaten up when I was taking it off. That'll be You can see it in there, but that one's chewed up. They had one, but I need the hole drilled out so that I can, but as you can see, the stud comes through a little bit, but yeah, nothing but a drill press can't fix. I'll do that later. But for now, that's good. All right, I'm gonna put everything away, and then we're heading over to Schylars to go take his truck to Buddy's house real quick. I'm gonna be chain towing. Just his house is down the road that way, and then Buddy's over there somewhere. So it's not that far. Not worth getting a trailer and doing. So, hell yeah. Look at this big shiny orange. That's all dirty. Motor's almost done. A few small things. Gotta pull it back up to line the motor mount up better, but other than that, what? Water pump, oil it, distributor. We adjusted the rockers last weekend, or the weekend before. But yeah, water pump, front stuff, carburetor, distributor, oil it, and then
got it all here too.
Yep, it's all here too. Got a radiator even. Starter. Nice little block hugger headers on there. But he's gonna grab a chain. He's kind of clearing some shit out of the way.
Pointing the drugs on you.
All right, we heard that here, officers. Why am I holding your fucking gummies?
Yeah, no shit. You don't need to take those.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't. I don't know why you're so like. You don't have to take them every day. If you miss a day, you're fine.
Oh, he got you there. That fucking angle, that pinion there is just not.
It's not cool.
Not happy. So the drive line went bam, flew out of there. So we'll fix that, and then yeah, well, even his door's painted. It's gonna be that orange.
Oh yeah, another thing. My door can't shut. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking shit show.
Why won't it shut? Oh, you know the latch in it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be bouncing, holding the arm, and trying to steer this thing and break it at the same time.
You use one hand on the wheel, dude. The other hand on the door. You'll be alright. I'm not like fucking Chris or Joey, dude, and just fucking flat-foot it. I'll chain toast. You know, this ain't my first rodeo, man. Well, next day out here. Didn't really do much after yesterday, but we got Skylar's truck to the shop and stuff, and they're not gonna start work on it till today. Other than that, Skylar and I went and helped a buddy, and yeah, we tinkered with his motor a little bit, but then I came out here last night and fuck. So I gotta take that off, take it back to them, see where the hell it's leaking from. I was wondering if could be a valve stem or something, I don't know. But anyways. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get that fixed, and then I'm gonna come back to the oil change. And then I got the water neck, the thermostat housing to fix. Just leaks a little bit of water, and then this thing will probably be ready to hit the track. Yeah, it's been a while since I recorded. Yeah, there's a few fucking blemishes here and there, but it's all one color. It's awesome. I love it. There's a couple spots. It's a learning process for sure on all this stuff. But I mean, it looks good. It's a 10-footer for sure. But this thing needs a whole new front end. All wore out bushings. I mean, my tires. Yeah. That'll probably be next summer. This is this summer right here. They trade back and forth. So yeah, Back from the shop. They tried resealing. They put bead sealer on it and stuff. It was still wanting to leak out of the bead lock holes. I ordered the bead lock bolts, so yeah, I can try ramming them in there. Maybe it'll hold, but right now I'm just gonna let the bead sealer dry. As you can see, it's like still wet and tacky, so I'm not gonna throw it on there with all the weight. The other one's doing good. No worries about that at all, but it's weird because the backside's all good, everything's all good except for like this hole and that hole. It's just leaking for some weird reason. But he tried. He even moved the tire around to see if it'll seal up. But we just threw a bunch of bead sealer on it, and like I said, I'm just gonna let it sit like that probably for a couple hours, make sure that stuff dries up, and try again. Went and got a tire gauge for when I'm at the track. I need to redo that. It was leaking out of the thermostat housing when I was at the racetrack last. It did all right at the racetrack. Did a 9.4, and my upgrades were the tires. I got frame extenders and a snub block on the back, so hopefully I can hook up this time. It spun for like 2.5 seconds, like 60 foot was like 2 something. So I mean, it was bad getting off the line, but after that it ran great all the way at top end through, so should break 8s. And I'm just excited to get out there, honestly. But yeah, I haven't done much of a video on this car. I got it from a guy who's sadly dying from cancer, and he had it for all these years. It was sitting in his field, and while he was going through treatment and stuff, he was getting parts for it. Like, he got these seats, he got the cage for it that I put in, and fuel cell, all that stuff. And basically what I'd done to it is just put all this stuff on, did the brakes, did disc brake swap. They had drums. Now she's got disc brakes. And now upper control arm, new ball joints in it, all that stuff's new. It's got adjustable gas shocks all the way around. Yeah. Oh, and Skylar's father-in-law got me. Well, he gave me these tires, which was pretty sweet. I mean, that was a hookup. I think it's just the wheels are old as shit. Like, that one's messed up or something. That one's holding up good. Because last time I put tires on those wheels, the same thing was happening, but we were able to put bead sealer on it, and it was fine. But, yeah, his father-in-law hooked me up with those tires and some harnesses. I'm gonna throw that in there. They're expired, so, like, I can't be any, like, competition tournament, like, a real organized event, but what I'm going to over there is it's called the Friday Night Lights, and they basically let you run. And I think that's just what I'm going to do all this summer, is just go to those practices and try to get better and better. And then maybe next year, get the car all dialed in over the winter. But yeah, new front wheels and tires would be nice. I'm just going to try to run those the rest of the summer, hopefully. I'm definitely going to need a wider wheel. I mean, these things, I think they'll be all right. But probably be nice to have some 10 wides. These look like 8s. The fronts are like a trailer tire. You see how skinny they are. And obviously beef up the motor. It's 30 over, 383 big block. It's balanced. Yeah, and it's got a Lenati cam in it. I'm not unsure of the size. But yeah, I'd like to port the heads or get aluminum heads. They're pretty spendy, so I might just port these ones. Was looking up a 438 stroker, about $3,000, so that's something I would have to save my pennies for. But I mean, it's got a nice locked out distributor. That's only got a 750 single pumper on it right now, but maybe if I get an 850 double pumper would be good. You can see it's got a nice fuel system, filter to a regulator. I got it running over there with all AN fittings. Nice coil. It's got a 2-step system in it, line lock. It's got 438 gears in the back, a sure grip. Those studs are pretty meaty too. Missing anything else? But yeah, I put frame extenders on it. Pretty nifty. It stiffens up the chassis. Got 3-inch exhaust, just fucking straight pipe. I gotta put a driveline hoop on it. Also got a racing transmission. It's like a 727, which is typical 3-speed automatic Mopar, but it's been built so it has a gnarly shift kit in it and stuff. And it has a 3500 stall converter and a nice switch panel there. Tack stopped working on me, and I rewired it a couple times. I think the tack just went out completely. But yeah, nice B&M shifter, the line lock switch on the side. I mean, everything's, I mean, it does pretty well. I mean, it is just a tin can in here. It is louder than shit when it's running and stuff. So, I mean, needless to say, I love it. I love it. Big ass Dodge Charger fucking radiator that all I had to do was waller out a hole a little bit to bolt it up, but it fits. Everything runs good. Right now I'm changing the oil. I drained it. The filter, for some reason, Hercules came and tightened it on, I guess, when I did it 2 years ago. I don't drive it much, so don't start coming at me, yelling at me. I need to change it more often. Yeah, I mean, but I don't drive it that often, so. But yeah, and then I'm just gonna throw that gasket in there. And then like I said, I'm just gonna let that tire sit for a few hours, and then I'll put it back on later to try to, hopefully it holds. I mean, if that doesn't hold, then, man, I don't know, I might not make it, because this is next weekend. But it's all right. It's just more money I gotta save up. What's money, you know? But yeah, nice fuel cell on the back. But I mean, it runs good. It sounds good. Mopar's definitely got its own sound. I love it though. Here later, when Skylar's done at his mom's house, we're gonna go and work on his truck a little bit while they're doing the rear end stuff, trying to fix everything, the pinion angle and all that, make sure it's all straight, lined up, not dog walking on them. Yeah, and we'll tinker with the motor, try to get it running. Maybe they'll run a little exhaust for him real quick. Trying to get him out on graffiti too. Yeah, I'm just gonna be working on this. Try to get it to track many times as I can. I mean, it's fun, guys. It's really awesome. And the cool thing about over there is you just kind of can run whatever you bring on those Friday nights. But yeah, so I'm gonna do all that real quick. Try to get her all buttoned up. Hopefully that tire, that's my only thing I'm kind of stressing about right now, is that holding up. I did order screws for these bead locks. You just drill them in there and you screw into the tire. So maybe that'll help. I don't hear it hissing anymore. It's still holding there. So maybe the bead seal worked. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna wait. Probably later tonight I'll throw her on there, set the car down, and see if it holds. That's all I'm hoping. I've been getting pretty lucky this far, man. I'm a pretty lucky guy, I guess. You know, these tires been holding up, and yeah, I mean, it's sketchy, but just the front tire. Oh well. But yeah, I can always just find trailer tires to throw on there. I think that's all that is. 205. 205 75 15 is all that is. But yeah, and then once we're done racing next weekend, I got a guy said he'll buff this all up, make it shiny for me, and go out for the graffiti cruise the weekend after the 4th. That should be a good time. So waiting on Skylar. I'm gonna do this stuff, and then yep. Got that all done. I'm gonna go help Skylar real quick. He called me and said they started on his truck and got everything all cut out. Getting ready to straighten it all up and put it back on. So he's really excited. I am too, though. I love to see that thing driving too. All the stuff he's done to it. So I'm gonna clean up here and then, yep, over to the shop. Well, here we are working on it finally. How many hours of the parts store and shit running around?
Too many.
Way too many fucking hours. But yeah, he got the rear end all fucking.
Yep, it's threads on beautifully.
Okay. Prime it, fill it, oil, rub oil on the seal, and you can thread that on. Anyways, I got everything all fixed up for us. Everything looks pretty fucking good. That bag leaks over there, but he's got new ones at home. Yeah, they fixed everything for us. They just kind of squared everything up and a lot better than what it was.
Pinion angles amazing now.
Oh, the pinion angles pretty much there. But we had to go get the drive line too. Well, we got a drive line from a buddy, so we're gonna have to like cut it and shorten it, make it work. Anyway, so all this stuff's good back here. I just gotta tighten it and tighten up the links and stuff. Should all be good. And then, did you ever get the brakes working for back here? They pinch it.
Because before they cut them off right here.
So you just gotta run a line up to your block, huh?
I just don't know how to do this from there.
You just make your own brake line. That line just needs to go up to the proportioning valve, huh? That'll be easy. You just gotta bend your own line and make it work. Starter, oil it, distributor, the radiator in. Radiator's not fitting how we want to right now, so we gotta figure that out. Carburetor, some of these breathers. Spark plug wires, get the firing order right, time it right, and then and then the second belt we went and got, still too long. I mean, I asked him for an inch shorter, and we went with like an inch and 3/8 shorter.
Yeah.
Still too long, and it's like shit. So,
Hey, can you give me a rag or something?
oh, there's one right here. If I don't drop that hammer on your head. That's about what we're doing.
I think I got it tight, just hand tight, right?
Yeah, just get it snug, and then I do like another quarter turn after.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need to go. You don't reef it on there.
Yeah.
I actually had to punch a screwdriver through mine today on my Mopar. Pull it off. But yeah, here soon I'm gonna go and see if that tire's sealed up all the way yet. It's been sitting in this hot sun for several hours. I totally forgot, but I welded that fender up. This whole bottom piece here was rotted, and we cut one off another fender right here.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, you can see where I welded through it.
Painted it, fucking can't tell.
Well, the inside looks shitty, but out here you can't even tell. What else did I weld up? Oh, there was a bunch of holes on the door. There was these big 3/4 ton mirrors fucking screwed here, and there was like basically there's like 5 different holes here, and I welded them all up shut, and Skyler went ahead and body worked over it. I mean, it looks pretty good. Wish the whole rest of the truck looked like that though, but that'll come. Right now we're just we're not getting it right, we're getting it running. So.
Oh shit.
So yeah, we're gonna have to like lift the motor up a little bit, shimmy the motor mount over just a hair, and then put the bolt in, and we can tighten everything, hopefully. Get that all right. Yeah. Hopefully everything's all good. Hopefully no leaks. Hopefully it starts up running good, strong. A new gas I gotta put in, but I think for now we're just gonna run a hose from a gas can to the fuel pump to break it in.
That's definitely fucked.
Ooh, yeah. Is that your igniter wire, or is that just some other wiring?
Whatever this is.
You know,
Oh,
cables.
fuck, that's lovely. This one probably fucking came off there, too.
Well, I mean, it was just kind of dragging there, so yeah. Damn it. And then, yeah, we're just gonna keep on chugging away at it slowly. We're kind of exhausted from running around all day. As you see, I made it out to the track. Sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage out there. I mean, I was driving, but everything went pretty well. This is when I went a few weeks ago, before all the upgrades. And that was car 20, so 0.436. My 60 foot was 2.4, and 9.5 overall, 75 miles an hour. This over here was, see, 0.6. I mean, that was terrible, just spinning, you know. Best time that night was my 9.4 reaction time and 2.3 60 foot. And we did all the upgrades and went out there tonight, and world of a difference. I mean, car did really well. We got down to an 8.73, so the exhaust and the tires definitely help. I did the frame extenders, and I did the snub block in the back. Got an alignment, just all that stuff just really helped. So yeah, that was awesome. These two were, I had a passenger with me. I was letting them ride passenger in there, but yeah, 80 miles an hour. My reaction time was 0.3, 2 seconds, 60 foot. Not terrible, but a lot better for sure. I think my best reaction time was right there, 0.2. That was pretty good. 0.088 on the 60 foot. Well, that one was 2.053. And 2.1 and 2.084. So, I mean, it was very consistent. It really was, even when I got Marcus in the passenger seat. But, yeah, I think the only thing holding me back right now is I just need a bigger carburetor. About top of first and second gear, I can kind of feel it not pulling as hard anymore. So I get about to like 4,500 RPMs, and it's like the power curve goes down. So it's only a 750 single pumper on there for a big block 383. That's, yeah, I should be running a 850 at least, 900 double pumper. So that's probably next. We get a carburetor for that thing and get it retuned and everything, and just try again next time. So yeah, so we didn't get Skylar's truck going in this video, but we're gonna work on it here in the next few days, and hopefully it should be going. There's no reason why it shouldn't. He's got everything. We just gotta do it. Gotta prime it and prime the oil and finish up a couple hoses and put water in it, and it should fire up. They're putting exhaust on it for him right now. So yeah, everything's going in the right direction. Biggest win of all is the car is all in one piece, still working, everything's still good. Made it home, drove off the trailer and drove back on it under its own power, so that's a win in my book. Alrighty guys, thank you, and till next time.